Brother displayed my foreclosed penthouse. Then my hedge fund bonus arrived. I was deep in a client meeting at Goldman Sachs when my phone erupted with alerts I'd never seen before. Security breaches, property access warnings, bank fraud notifications, all within the last 12 minutes. The meeting ended at 3:47 p.m. In the elevator. I checked my phone. 15 people had entered my penthouse in the past hour. Building security showed my brother Michael had used the emergency maintenance override code, the one I'd foolishly given my father last year when I was overseas and needed someone to water the plants. I'm 30. To my family, I was the girl playing with investments at a hedge fund. Michael, 34, charming and always between opportunities, was living in Dad's basement after his third real estate venture imploded. They didn't know I was a junior partner at Meridian Capital with 7-figure compensation and an $8.3 million personal portfolio. The penthouse they thought I was barely affording. Bought cash 18 months earlier for $2.1 million. While my Uber crawled through traffic, I called building security. "Ms. Reeves, we tried to reach you," Marcus said, voice tight. "Your brother arrived with documents claiming foreclosure. He brought people for a showing. Your father was with him as witness. The papers looked real." "Marcus, I have no mortgage. I own it outright. Who's inside right now?" "Your brother, your father, and about a dozen others, potential buyers. They're photographing everything, measuring rooms." "Lock the building down." "No one leaves. Call the police. Those documents are forged." I opened my banking app. The fraud alerts were from my brokerage. Someone tried logging in from a New Jersey IP, Dad's house. They were checking if I was actually broke. My Meridian performance payout, the one I'd waited 6 months for, was scheduled to hit at 3:30 p.m. I logged in. Posted at 3:33 p.m., $5.4 million. Penthouse value, $2.1 million. Liquid investments, $3.2 million. Retirement and PE, $3.1 million. Total net worth approximately $13.8 million. And my family thought I was so broke they could sell my home out from under me. I walked into the lobby at 4:23 p.m. 2 officers stood with Marcus. Michael's voice echoed from the elevators. "This is a misunderstanding. I have documentation." Officer Mendez looked up. "Ms. Reeves, that's me." I showed her the deed, June 2024, cash purchase, no lien, bank transfer records, title, insurance, closing docs, all cloud stored. "Your brother presented a Chase foreclosure notice," she said. "You're saying it's fake. I've never had a Chase account. Never had a mortgage on this property." Michael stepped out with Dad and a well-dressed couple, the Hendersons, who looked furious and confused. "Rachel, thank God," Michael said, walking toward me like we were partners. "We're helping you avoid public humiliation. The Hendersons are ready to pay cash, as is. Get out of my home." "Rachel, don't be dramatic. Dad and I are trying to help. You're committing fraud." I turned to Mendez. "I want them arrested." "Breaking and entering, attempted fraud, forgery, trespass." Dad stepped forward. "Rachel, please, Michael was helping. We know the fund's struggling, layoffs, losses." "You stopped answering calls. So you decided to break in and sell my apartment?" "We were preventing foreclosure," Michael said. "There is no foreclosure." I faced the Hendersons. "Did he take money from you?" The husband nodded. $50,000 deposit. He said it had to close today or auction tomorrow. Mendez pulled out cuffs. "Mr. Reeves, come with me." "This is insane," Michael protested, backing up. Officer Rodriguez blocked him. "You presented forged documents, collected money for property you don't own, entered unlawfully. Multiple felonies." I opened my tablet, pulled up live and archived security footage. Cameras in every room. They'd been inside 90 minutes. I showed Michael rifling my bedroom closet, Dad photographing bank statements, investment summaries, personal mail. Mendez's expression hardened. "Sir, you're under arrest too. Conspiracy, identity theft, unlawful surveillance." Dad's face collapsed. "You're really arresting your own father. You broke into my home. You tried to steal my property. You searched my private documents." My voice stayed level. What did you think would happen? We were trying to help. No, you assumed I was failing because I don't brag. You thought you could liquidate my life. I opened my phone. My hedge fund payout hit this afternoon. $5.4 million. Want to see the confirmation? Michael went gray. Impossible. I showed the brokerage statement. Incoming wire, new balance $8.6 million liquid. I'm not struggling, I'm not broke. I bought this place cash because I could. You tried to steal it, because you think I'm as much a failure as you. Dad stared at the screen like it was written in another language. You never said you were a partner. You never asked. I told Mendez, I'm pressing full charges, both of them. Marcus handed her a document. The Hendersons want to file 2, fraud, misrepresentation, theft of deposit. Michael turned to them. I'll return your money. Through the court, Mrs. Henderson snapped. You gave us a fake receipt under a shell company. I pulled up New Jersey Business Registry on my tablet. Empire Property Solutions, LLC, registered 3 weeks ago, 0 activity. You created a dummy company to make the scam look legitimate. Rodriguez cuffed them both. Michael shouted about family loyalty. Dad was silent, staring at me like I was a stranger. You're really doing this? Dad asked as they led him to the car. Your own family? My family tried to rob me. Yes, I'm doing this. The Hendersons gave statements. They'd found the listing on a fake website Michael built, photos of my penthouse, a foreclosure sob story, asking $980,000 for a $2.1 million property. We thought it was a distressed sale, Mr. Henderson said. Your brother seemed so sincere. Michael's always sincere, I replied. That's his gift. I gave them the real 14th floor listing agent's contact. They thanked me and left. Marcus walked me to the elevator. I'm sorry, Ms. Reeves, the documents looked real. Change every override code. If anyone claims access authority, call my cell first, even if they say I'm dead. Understood. My penthouse was trashed, drawers open, closets searched, medicine cabinet rifled. They de-hunted for proof I was broke, past due notices, anything. Instead, they found designer clothes I bought myself, art I collected, the office where I managed my portfolio. I reviewed the footage. Michael telling Dad, she's been living beyond her means for years. This is what happens when you pretend. I saved the clip and sent it to my lawyer. My phone rang, Detective Sarah Chin, Fraud Division. We're building a case. Can you come tomorrow at 9 a.m.? With all documentation. I'll bring everything, texts proving they knew it was my property, footage, records. 3 weeks later, the case was airtight. Michael's lawyer called it a family misunderstanding. The prosecutor showed forged documents, shell company registration, $50,000 receipt, texts planning to sell before I noticed. Dad's lawyer said he didn't know the papers were fake. Footage showed him photographing my statements and texting Michael. She's got way more than we thought. Adjust the story. The Hendersons sued civilly and recovered their $50,000 from Michael's meager accounts, $847 total. I obtained a 500-foot restraining order. Trial lasted 8 days. Michael convicted on 6 felonies. Fraud, forgery, theft by deception, identity theft, trespass, conspiracy. 4 years prison. Dad convicted on 4, conspiracy, identity theft, trespass, attempted theft. 2 years plus probation. The judge at sentencing, you tried to steal from your own daughter. You showed no remorse, only entitlement. No leniency for family who exploit blood for gain. Michael's girlfriend texted, you destroyed your family over money, hope you're happy. I blocked her. 6 months later, Meridian promoted me to senior partner. Base jumped to $2.4 million plus higher profit share. I bought a Hamptons weekend house, cash, told no one in the family. The Hendersons bought another unit in my building. We sometimes share lobby coffee. Dad's wife divorced him. Settlement left him with almost nothing. Michael's real estate license was revoked forever. I removed family from every authorized list, set up a professional trust for future decisions. My mother, divorced Dad when I was 12, called after the trial. Not surprised. Your father always felt entitled to other people's success. Michael learned from him. Did you know they thought I was broke? Honey, they think anyone who doesn't flash wealth is broke. You succeeded quietly, that confuses them. She paused. I'm proud you pressed charges, you protected yourself. Some say I should have forgiven them, some are wrong. Family who treats you like an asset to liquidate isn't family. They're just people who share DNA. I built real family elsewhere. Colleagues who respect my work, friends who celebrate my wins, relationships based on value, not obligation. And a penthouse with new codes only I know. Some inherit worth from family approval. I earned mine, one honest achievement at a time, and defended it from those convinced I didn't deserve to keep it.